This is Johnny Hernandez here, freelance writer, Next Level Connect here with the great Schea Cotton. Just wanted to ask you, Schea, you're always here at these camps, speaking to the kids on all levels, working with kids, doing your thing. What's your basis now that you're back home? What's your basis for what you're doing with these kids? Because I see you all over the place.
Just development, working on the fundamental skill development from a basketball standpoint. I think the most important thing is showing the kids, the other outlets and avenues you can go through basketball. Understanding that being a student of the game, as well as engulfing yourself, immersing yourself in the sport, being the best that you can be, is very important. But more importantly, developing character amongst kids from all walks of life and showing them that there are other opportunities, not just going to the NBA through basketball.
And one of the things, I always hear you talk, and some of the things that you say, you talk about your story. I just wanted to get on that a little bit. Where I wanted to start was, your freshman year in modern day, you still today are the greatest freshman that I have ever seen play. In high school, one of the greatest high school players, period. You were the LeBron James before that. Can you just talk to the kids about some of the stuff, good and bad, that, effect that had on you?
I wouldn't say so much good and bad. In fact, what I would say is this, it's a very lonely lifestyle. Be careful what you wish for. You want to be the best, and when you become the best, the goal is to remain the best. And that takes a lot more work than it did to get to that point if you're lucky. So, there was a lot of stumbling blocks and learning lessons along the way, but I've had a lot of great experiences, and I look forward to a lot more. So, I'm here for the kids, and I think what's most important is them to recognize the journey, the process you're going through to get to where you want to go. And recognize and remember that. Never forget that. And stick to that. Remaining humble, being a diligent person, a guy with character, a guy with morals, or a girl, whatever the case. Women are playing basketball, and there's a lot of opportunities with WNBA and overseas and things like that. But just being good people, being very diligent with your work and working extremely hard at it.
And I also wanted to ask you, can you talk to the kids and the people, the parents, and the people that are about to watch this, and just talk to them about college and the things you go through with the coaches and the recruiting process, and just go through being in college and what practices are like, what kind of level that is, what kids need to expect and be ready for?
I think you need to prepare yourself on and off the floor. More importantly, the training is very imperative, as well as the diet. Nutrition is one major piece. And, as far as going into college and things like that, you need to be able to balance your social life, balance your academics, balance your athletics, and have some spiritual time for whoever you may confide in on that level. And make time for your family and stuff like that. You have to have a time management schedule in place before you go to college, otherwise you'll get overwhelmed, because they're going to monopolize your schedule for long periods of time on a daily basis. So you have to stick to the basics and make sure you're structured and have fundamental basics as far as time management is concerned, and know how to balance your life, your time.
How about the next level? How about getting, I know you worked out for NBA teams, played summer league, did those types of things. What kids should expect, the ones that are in college now that are going to be watching this, and they get on that road now to face the NBA life and the summer leagues and things that they're going to have in this first year? What do you think some of the things they need to know?
Definitely treat it like a job. It's definitely a job. You approach your job and you want to do great work. You want to come early and stay late and be extremely a hard worker, and be diligent about your work. And when you have a passion for something that you do, you don't look at it like a job necessarily. And I think that's when you're ultimately at your best. So, focusing on going into a situation in college and understanding you have to make sacrifices to be better and reinvent yourself. And then, if you're fortunate enough to get to that next level and play professional ball, it's a blessing. I'd say focus on sharpening up your skill set, being a better fundamental basketball player out of the triple threat, jab, step, forward step, different things, understanding angles, being able to pass out the post, and really making guys better and doing all the little things. And I think you may have an opportunity to make some money at some point. But then putting everything together and making everybody around you better and being consistent at what you do and being a winner ultimately is going to speak in value.
And what's the last thing, before we close here, Schea, I thank you for your time, but what's the last message you would like to get across to everybody that's going to be seeing this from the young age of, the little 6-year-olds to all the way to college, that are on my site? What's the last message that you really want to get across to these people, parents, everybody?
I like to say, be all you can be. Be realistic in your dreams, set goals for yourself, and work to attain them. Don't ever let someone tell you what you can't do. you know, because there's always someone out there that can defy the odds. And always know, as an athlete, when you're preparing and you prepare for battle, when you get that opportunity, seize the moment. And also, secondly, know that when you're not working, someone else is. So be diligent about your work once again, and be thankful at the same time, because it's a privilege to play basketball.
Thank you for your time, Schea. I appreciate it. Always much love for you.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.